Hello everybody, welcome to Julie's Tarot. I'm Julie. Today we're going to do a reading for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising signs, cross washers, you are welcome. And let's just see, I'm recording this in September, but whenever you find this, it will be for you. So I'm going to use, start off with some oracle cards, energy oracle cards, and we'll see what comes out for you. Oh, okay. First one that's out is walking away. 2 and 7 is 9 in numerology. This is about endings. You can see actually that this lady has now opened the gate and walked through it. Pink is very vibrant. You've got the cherry blossoms. Everything's blooming. It's a new beginning, an old ending and a new beginning. So let's just quickly read what that says. Number 27. Okay. Oh, okay. So walking away, letting go, moving on. This card shows someone walking away from an existing situation, whatever that might be. Could be work, could be love. She's closing the gate behind her and is walking away into a misty, unknown future. Okay, that's very exciting, though. This card upright reveals that it could be time for you to make a similar decision. There may be something that you're finished with, perhaps a career goal, a relationship, or a long-term experience of any kind, really. So it could be anything. The familiarity of the situation may be enticing, but you're now ready to look at your options on the open road ahead. In reality, an important new beginning is at hand. This card also indicates that now would be a good time to let go of the old habit, emotional pattern, or false belief, no matter how deeply ingrained a negative pattern may be. You now have the power to release it and move on to a freer, healthier way of thinking, relating to yourself and others. Whether it's an inner or an out, whether it's in the inner world or outer world, it's telling you that you have the readiness and resources to walk away from the old and move forward. Okay. Cool. So Aquarius, might be time for a new beginning for you. Let's see what else comes out. Okay. So the next one that's fallen out is, oh, how lovely. You've got the Sun. Most positive card in any tarot deck or any oracle deck. Let's read what that has to say. Number 1 in the deck. So 1's all about new beginnings. So the Sun says, new beginnings and great creativity. This card portends to blessings in your own life as well. Just as the sun nurtures the earth, brings new life in the spring and summer, it's time for a new beginning. The onset of nurturing new light in your life marks a time of a great creativity, bringing the culmination of an important new project, such as the birth of a baby or writing a publication. Whatever excites you, whatever you can visualize as a new beginning, that's yours. Let me just move that over a tiny bit, make sure they're all in the picture. Okay. All right, so basically walking away from an old persona or habit or belief, a way of thinking, could be a job, could be a relationship, and beginning anew. And then you've got the Sun that's backing this up, which is a brand new positive beginning down the road, birthing something new, whatever that might mean for you. Let's grab this deck, and I'm not sure which deck to use actually. I think we'll give this a shuffle and I'll see how I feel about it. So King of Swords just presented itself. That's an air sign quality, a masculine air sign quality, but there's no gender in tarot. Tell me about walking away, please, Spirit. Oh, wow. Okay. So you've got the Three of Swords. Could be a disappointment in work or love. What else have we got here? 5 of Wands, some disagreement, again, in work or love. You know, it's your story, you decide. And then you've got the 5 of Cups, which is some kind of disappointment, again. Arguments, battles, arguments, disappointments and sadness. And then you have the Eight of Wands, fast moving energy, new energy, could be travel. And then you have the Page of Wands, positive good news, could be this message coming in and moving on to something new, being excited about something new. So I would say, I'm feeling this is probably more about love, because when I was meditating on your reading at the beginning, let me just move that camera very slightly. When I was meditating on your reading at the beginning, they did mention love. The guides did say touch on love. So it looks like you could well be leaving a disappointing or heartbreaking love situation. Not for everybody. Everybody's got their own story, their own journey. Could have been some arguments. It's called some sadness. That could even be in a job. You know, you could have been disappointed at work. Maybe you've had a disagreement with your boss. It has resulted in some sadness. But this new energy coming in, brand new energy coming in, and it actually shows you're through the gate and moving on. And the Page of Wands is about going on a new journey. It's positive, good news. It's excitement. It's learning to find what you love again. We'll drill down a tiny bit more in a minute. So it looks like you could be walking away from a job or a love situation and moving on to something completely different. I feel it's time though, Aquarius. I feel like it's quite possible that you might have been stuck for a little while. And it keeps showing me the Two of Pentacles, which is juggling more than one thing. And it's being on the fence, backwards and forwards kind of thing. So now it's time for you to make a decision where you want to go. Or even if you don't know where you want to go, at least you know what you don't want. Tell me about the Sun, please, Spirit. So yeah, again, you've got arguments, disagreements, everybody talking, nobody listening. And that seems to be carrying over from that. But the Sun is like a new positive beginning. I think they want you to put that behind you. You're very mature emotionally. And I feel like you need to honour your feelings. You've got the Star. This is your card, Aquarius. This is the flow of feelings. It's hope and optimism for the future after maybe something that was a little bit tumultuous. Yeah, and then you've got the Three of Swords again. Wow, this really is carrying over, really. So after the arguments and the disappointment, have hope. You're getting through this, whatever this might be. And the Sun is a very positive sign that you're on the other side. You're going to be okay. You've got the Judgment card. Making decisions, going towards your destiny. You've got the Ace of Wands. Something brand new and exciting with the Ace of Swords. So it does feel like if it's a work situation, it could be something like you're getting ready to start your own business. Maybe go self-employed or go to a new job. Whatever it is, you've overcome this emotionally. The King of Cups is a very emotionally intelligent person, very patient and kind. They don't let their feathers get rattled. They just move through whatever's causing a problem. After heartbreak, you've got hope and healing. And you've got clarity and new beginnings under the Sun. So let's get a little bit more clarification, really. Emperor on the bottom. Not used this deck for a little while. And the Knight of Pentacles. It could be that you've been in this situation. Could be a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. With this person for quite some time. Or it's time to let the situation go. I just heard you're not on the same page, or you can't seem to get on the same page. But there's brand new energy coming in. It really just taking you to, just waiting for you to walk away if you haven't already. Okay, you've got the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is carrying a lot of heavy burdens. And I do feel, and the Seven of Pentacles, I do feel that maybe you've waited for this situation to come right, whether it be work or love. Feeling very much out in the cold or rejected. Rejection is protection, just remember that. And I feel like during September, we've just had a full moon. We've got we just had a full moon solar eclipse, and we've got another one later this month. So I feel like this is the tides are turning. I feel like you've had enough of the situation you're in, whether that be work or love. I feel like you're ready to strike out on your own, put the heavy burdens down. I think you've been quite stressed for some time, but you've got a light at the end of the tunnel. It just takes you to make the decision to walk away. I will say, just be brave. Be brave about what you're looking for. Don't think anything, don't believe anything's out of your reach. That could be a belief that you need to let go of. No, I can't do that. It's out of my reach. I don't have the facilities or something like that, because nothing's out of your reach. I mean, it takes a case of, you've got the Page of Swords here. This is being very curious, asking questions, dotting the I's, crossing the T's to make something work. I feel like it's the end of tumultuous relationships, whether it be work or love. Positive good news is coming in. Once you make that decision to let go of that relationship, job, perception or habit, could be a habit, and open that gate and walk through it, everything good is coming towards you. I mean, you got that with the Sun. Tell me a bit more, please, Spirit. Yes, you've got the Four of Swords. This is rest, rejuvenation. It's also healing. It's also about spending a little bit of time on your own. You've got the King of Cups. I feel like this is integrating everything you've learnt, understanding yourself, honouring your own feelings. And I do feel like you're going to come back in balance. You've got the Temperance card and the Justice card here, both telling you to be honest with yourself and others. To speak your mind, flow of feelings, which the King of Cups is very good at doing because he's very emotionally intelligent and mature. And whatever it is, I think you need to speak your piece. If it's a job, I think you need to approach your boss and tell them that you're unhappy. If they can't help you work this out with them, then it is time to walk away. If it's a relationship, again, I feel like you need to speak your truth to the person if you are still in contact with them. Although I've got a feeling that you're not really talking. If not, it just showed me an email or a letter, so you could write them a letter. Whatever it is, get it off your chest, say your piece, be honest about it, and then walk away with knowing you've done all you can do. You've also got the Page of Cups. This is an unexpected offer coming your way, quite a surprise. It's also about you being open to it. Pages are young energy. So there could be a surprise coming towards you with this Eight of Wands, a very positive message or energy. And then you've got the Page of Wands, I believe it was. Yeah, the Page of Wands. So something new. Positive message going in a new direction. It's about new beginnings, the pages, because it's about being open to new coming in, and you've got the Page of Cups as well. So I feel it's just a case of you making that decision if you haven't already done so. I've just seen the Ten of Pentacles. So whatever's on the other side, if you're walking away, will be very stable and secure. So let's take a look at, I've only got 3 decks here. Let's take a look at this, the Sun. Again, you've got the King of Cups. I feel this is you. Basically, you are very mature. You've dealt with all the emotions connected to this. Any worry or confusion in your head over this disappointment, you will, being the King of Cups, you will, how can I put this? You'll accept it as a lesson, and you'll know that really you did all you could do. This is why I'm saying about this letter here. Your card is presenting itself here. Be positive and optimistic for the future. I feel like I'm seeing the Fool, so I feel like they're saying to you, don't take this with you. Walk lightly, because this brand new opportunity is coming in. Judgment card again is about making decisions, but it's also about waking up. If you can see, these people are kind of grey, like they've been in coffins asleep, and Archangel Michael is blowing their horn to say, come on, wake up, transition, go where you're meant to go, and you're doing it with absolute clarity. I hope this is making sense for somebody. So let's have a look at this Five of Wands, Three of Swords, please, Spirit. So you've got the Star. So after these two tumultuous cards, with the Star, you've got the Ten of Cups. You're going towards a tremendous amount of happiness. Tell me about the King of Cups, please, Spirit. High Priestess. So honouring your emotions, but listening to your intuition. She's very much connected to Source. So the Divine may well be trying to speak to you, your angels. And the fact that you've got Archangel Michael here is obviously telling you, it's obviously telling you you've got a new direction to go in. Tell me about the Ace of Swords, please, Spirit. You've got the Death card. The Ace of Swords is about conversation, but it's also about cutting things out. It's also about clear thought, being very clear about where you're going. And I feel this will involve a rebirth. The fact you're walking away, this is a rebirth for you. Death and rebirth, so leaving an old persona behind to step into something completely new. I feel like you need to be a new person. Not need to be, but that's where you're heading. Completely new person. You've got the Queen of Wands here. This somebody's very confident. So I feel like they want you to head into this rebirth. Go towards where you're meant to go, being guided by spirit and led by your emotions. And take back your power and your confidence. Be very clear about where you want to head next. Tell me about the Ace of Wands, please, Spirit. You've got the Knight of Cups. So again, this is about honouring your feelings, but it's also about a romantic offer, which could be what's coming in here. But I feel that's a little bit more towards the work side. But you've definitely got a romantic offer coming in. It's brand new. It's not somebody from the past. It has a lot of potential. And I feel like you'll rise to the occasion and at least give the offer a go. And it does entail an immense amount of happiness and clarity, good conversation. And I feel like it will help you feel good about yourself again. And it will initiate a rebirth. Any more, please, Spirit? Nine of Cups. Absolute happiness. You do have the Seven of Wands, so you may well be a little bit cautious when this comes in. But you have got the Chariot, Cancer energy. So this is basically you have the courage and determination and discipline to move forward from whatever this was. Anything else on the past one, on the walking away one, please, Spirit? Eight of Pentacles. So you could have been preparing for this change for quite some time. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like you are a very independent person. You're also very good with your money. You're quite able to take care of your home and such like. But this is about independence, and it's also about abundance. So I feel like you've been working towards this for some time. I've just heard leave the past behind. You know, that's yes, there was a lesson there. Yeah, you were meant to spend some time in that period of time there. But now that chapter's come to a close and you've got a whole new chapter coming up. Be brave. You've got the Knight of Swords. So this is somebody that kind of rushes in. And then you've got the Five of Swords. So I feel like you'll be easily provoked is what I want to say. It's like while you're feeling quite defensive of your energy and your healing and you're trying to transition, if anybody sort of triggers you, I think you will kind of say what you've got to say. Let's have a look and see if there's anything else. And there we have it, the Fool, brand new journey. And if you notice what I said earlier about travelling light, you see this knapsack or handkerchief he's got here. It's tiny. There's barely anything in it. And you've got the white rose, which is purity. Yes, you do have to be cautious. There are obstacles ahead. But if you don't take that step or take that risk, you're never going to encounter this new journey. Is there any advice? One last card. Any advice for Aquarius? Three of Wands on the bottom. Expansion, but it's also about waiting. I feel like you need to be a little bit gentle with yourself while you with the emotions that you might be carrying about leaving this away, obviously there's going to be some sadness, leaving something behind. There always is. But what you've got on the other side, and you've had this twice now, the Ten of Cups and the Temperance, both those cards have come out twice. So a lot of balance and harmony, feeling very in flow with the universe, people around you, with spirit. They're asking you to listen to your intuition, but still be courageous enough to move forward. I mean, you're a very empowered lady or man, so I don't feel like you let too much get you down. But what's waiting for you is a new journey of happiness, possibly with another person, but certainly in any kind of career. Tell me about career. There's like a Six of Swords on the bottom. Is it money? Is it money? It's saying walk away from something that's not fulfilling you. Okay, that's upside down. Yeah, coming out of very stuck energy. Anything else, please? Is there any money here? Taking back your power. Everything's fine. Something's coming to an end, but everything's going to be fine, and you've got this new offer coming in. They're not particularly telling me about money, although I've split the deck and got the Nine of Pentacles, and you do have the Nine of Pentacles there. I feel like once you leave the past behind, you've got a lot of security. This is pre-Empress energy. I feel like there will be another transformation later in the year, around about November, December. Or coming into January, but either way, you're being encouraged to walk away, shut the door on something that's not fulfilling, whether it be work or love. It's coming to an end anyway. It will take you out of this stuck energy, which I feel you've been in for a little while. You've got positive news and a positive journey coming forward. You've been encouraged by the divine to go towards your destiny. You've got the Ten of Cups twice, so there's happiness on this side, a lot of positivity. The sun's connected to the solar plexus, so a lot of joy. Moving away from things that don't serve you, but gaining clarity and new opportunity and possibly a new relationship. And that's what I have for you today, Aquarius. I hope that resonated with you. If you did, please give me a like. Follow me over on YouTube, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.